Hello everyone and welcome in this new video.
Hello?
Put your head on my shoulder.
So in today's video we will be doing some thrift flips. Basically, if you don't know what the thrift flips are, they basically are recreating some clothes with some fabric or any other pieces of clothing that you don't use but that you know that has some potential, so that if you transform that piece of clothing, you could actually wear that more. That is a really eco-friendly way of reusing clothes and also to have fun, because honestly, quarantine and all of the restrictions that we have to go out are really pushing me to do all of these DIYs. We are starting with this bag that I want to do. I don't know when I will do all the other things because I have so many things to DIY, so I will probably change my outfits, clothes, hair and whatever in all of the clips that you will see in this video. But today I wanted to make a bag, at least to cut the bag. So to make the bag, I thought I would be using this piece of fabric.
It is kind of purple.
Basically, I would just cut it, and I'm following a tutorial that I will link in my description box. We can start. Obviously, the bag has some measurements that I have to follow, so basically I cut some pieces of paper with the measurements that I used for the bag, and I traced on the fabric with the chalk all of the lines, and basically I cut them making sure that I was leaving out some fabric so that sewing and all of that would be easier. Okay, so this is the first part that I sewed and I'm so happy about it. Basically, the part in the outside of the bag will be like this. In the inside, there will be the parts that I've traced with the chalk. Basically, now I will be sewing all of these pieces, and then when the first part of the bag, which is the outside, will be ready, I will tell you what I'm doing with the inside. Okay, so I did one side, as I said before, but I wanted to show you how I'm making the second side. So basically you have to take, you can always pin the fabric, but I don't have the pins, so this is the alternative way. So this one has to be pretty big, as you can see, so that you can see that clearly. You basically have to sew, not really precisely, a part outside of the line that you signed, so that you can understand where is the line, at least where is like the part where the line should go. As I said, just use one line, not two. Don't forget to make a little knot here at the end. And then of course we will remove this white one because we don't need it and it's just to secure the fabric. Hi, so little update. So basically this is what we have done. Well, actually what I've done. She's just standing because she doesn't know what to do. Yeah, that's a good point. So yeah, basically that's what we have. I do have to cut all of these parts that are like abandoned, but then when you try to turn inside out your bag, you have this, like a little baguette bag. So basically what we're going to do is to create a part inside. To do that, we basically have to sew a bag exactly like this one. Well, because I want to make a double face bag, I thought that this pattern would be great for the inside because it kind of matches the blue parts outside, but I'm not sure because like it kind of reminds me of some brandy patterns, so I kind of want to do something with this one, which is not a bag, and I wouldn't like to lose, and I wouldn't like to waste some fabric, but I think it will look great. And so yeah, I did the second bag and this is what we have here. Obviously this is the inside part. Also I have to complete these parts so that it will be all unified, but after that the bag is kind of okay. Basically this is the bag. This one is the first bag. It is kind of warm, cozy material, and this one is really soft, simple and just plain white. I sewed here a part of the bags so that they would be all together and the butt parts wouldn't show. I will have to put this part, which is gonna be the string, on the short sides so that I will sew it with the bag. I will not sew the last part of the bag because once all of these three parts will be sewed together, I will basically flip this one and you will basically see a bag all like that, so that all the sewing and everything is here, but you will not see that. Yeah, so hi. So basically, I think I'm sick. Yeah. So basically, I completed the bag. I know, amazing. I never thought I would do this. No, actually I did, because if not, I wouldn't even have tried, you know. So basically, I thought I would show you the bag. Actually, it is like, I think it's like 20 minutes to 1 a.m. So yeah, it's not really early in the morning. And I hope I'm not waking up my parents. Anyways, the bag is this one. Yes, I know, amazing. Yeah, this is my bag. I did it myself. Yeah, I thought I would show you a bit closer. You can basically put it as a handbag and you can roll with it like that, and you can just slay around the city. Like, it's a basic bag with like the baguette shape that you roll single line and whatever. As you can see on the bottom, it is not very precise, like here what's happening. I have no idea. However, you can turn it inside out. Also sorry because of the lighting, because it's really bad, but you know, as I said before, you can turn it inside out and you can basically have this white layer, but I did not have a string that could go a bit, I don't know if it fits the color of the bag. I think it does. However, yeah, this is the bag, and the only thing that I don't really like about the bag is this sewing here that you can clearly see, because I had to do it because I don't know if you really understood what I did, but basically I sewed together all of these three parts, and then when I had to sew this one, I basically used this, you know, kind of hole that was in here to flip the bag, to basically put together the two bad parts with all of the sewing and to show only the good parts where you cannot really see the sewing. At that point, I just had to close it with this type of sewing. This is what I did, and yeah, because I love this bag. I thought I didn't really like the color, but it was like my first bag, so I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. And so I know that if I basically follow the same things that I did in this video, I can do thousands of bags. Because I like this bag, I might do some of them, and I could also try to sell them. I opened a Depop account, so I don't know if you wanna, you know, buy my clothes. Yeah, you can, basically. How good is that? The internet. I'm planning to do many other thrift flips, also because I have literally 3 bags full of clothes that I want to modify and to DIY and thrift flip and all of that. So if you liked this episode, you could just, you know, give me a like or something and just show me your improvement, because I really worked hard for this bag. Like, I literally bought a little fan so that I could work without sweating, because I was working so hard and it's almost summer. So yeah, I'm literally in my pajama because I want to conclude this video. So bye, have a good night.